even what wanted. All the guys in the Old Testament could not demonstrate the man of God. So God said, I'm going to come myself. I'm going to put on flesh, and I will be called Jesus. And I will come myself and illustrate and demonstrate, be an example of the man that I intended to have. And that of Jesus. In the book of John chapter 1 verse 14, the Bible says, in the beginning was the word, and that same word was the God. And in 14 it says that God put on flesh and dwell among men and will behold his glory. The glory as of the only begotten Son. Hello? Full of grace and truth. And that person was walking on earth. That was God himself. The Bible says with them, he was in the world. The world didn't know him. Although he met the world did not know him. He came to his own did not recognize him. But as many that received him, to them he gave the ability to be like us. To be like us. Now, who was the person of Jesus? That was God himself in the flesh. And there's something make him different. He was not just a healer. He was not just somebody that people look up to. No, he was a man that death could not take. Several times they have tried to stop him, and you know what? They could not stop him. Are you getting me? That's why when he told the disciples, let's cross over to the other side, and they were crossing, and storms came. The guy was even sleeping. When you are the man of God's dream, you sleep in the midst of storm. You are sleeping at the storms because there is something you know about you that cannot be changed by anybody. Let me tell you, a lion is a lion even when he's sleeping. You didn't hear what I say. But when you are a goat, when a lion is sleeping, you should be afraid. That's a matter of fact. But when you are a lion, the king of the jungle is a big man in the kingdom of animals. When the lion is sleeping, everybody pass beside. That is grandpa. That is our king. Why? Because by mistake, wake the lion up. My brother, from that day, your end has come. You are not getting what I'm trying to say here. That's why Jesus said, let's go over to the other side. In the midst of storm, Jesus is sleeping. Why was he sleeping? Most of he knows that even this water can never stop me. And he wanted to train the disciples. He wanted the disciples to see something about what he intended. Hello. And when the storms came, they said, the guys were shaking. We're about to die. Everybody was shaking. That was when you don't know who you are. When storms come, that's how you're shaking. And God never wanted to have that kind of a human being. That anytime there's wahala, this is how you're shaking. What are we going to do? We're going to die. As a matter of fact, why were they shaking? Say they were afraid of death. Say it. They never wanted to die. And they didn't even know who they had with him. Oh, that's why Jesus didn't interrupt them. Who do people say that I am? Say that I am. Because you can be walking with me and receiving healing and miracle from me and you don't know me. And you think I actually came to give you healing. Healing is children's food. Healing is very small. To give somebody fish and keep giving a person fish, better teach the person how to catch fish. Jesus did not come to teach us, to give us fish. He came to teach us. He came to bring us to a level. He came to give us a life that is a life that can be stopped by death. As a matter of fact, you don't have life if death can stop. You didn't hear what I say? Because the opposite of life is what? It's death. So you don't claim that. You don't claim about life when death can stop. John 10:10, the thief come to steal, to kill, and to destroy. But this is why I have come. My own is to give. And not just life, but life in abundance. So when you claim you have life, you are saying that death cannot stop. You are not getting in. So they wake up, Jesus, wake up! Don't you care we perish? And Jesus woke up and said, all you have lived is as a waste your faith. So even when I'm here, you're crying. And what did Jesus do? He said, storm, do what? Stand still. And do you know what the guy said? This is what they said. And I want you to get what they said. What manner of man is this? It was a man of God's dream. That even the wind and the storms obey him. That is the kind of person that God intended to create. God never wanted to have some bench warmers in the name of Christian. He wanted to have people that can stop nature, that can influence nature and influence them. Are you getting me here? That's God's dream. When you arrive at that level, evangelism becomes simple. You are not getting me. We try to preach who we are not, what we have not even attained. That's why it's not attracting anybody. You're trying to tell people that Jesus is good and he's not good in your life. Hello. You are not sleeping at night and you're telling people how Jesus is good.